Hello, I'm Sonia from Celestia Astrology. I'm going to be looking at the full moon in Taurus, steady disruption. The full moon in Taurus peaks at 24 degrees on November the 15th, 2024 at 9:28 p.m. in Universal Time. Normally a Taurus moon would be experienced as a grounded, stable moment, emphasizing themes of endurance, patience and preservation. This full moon is bound to Saturnian energy, just as Saturn is stationing direct in Pisces, because Saturn has dual rulership of this decan of Taurus III, creating an opportunity for discipline and resilience to shine brightly. The Sun, positioned opposite Uranus retrograde at 25 degrees, amplifies revelations and disruptions that resonate with the themes seeded during the Taurus New Moon on May the 7th, 2024, and reawakening those areas where we are called to create space or freedom in our lives. This is a time to reevaluate what we've set in motion, embrace the slower process of growth, and prepare for the transformative yet stable guidance that Saturn offers before it resumes forward momentum. The full moon in Taurus reminds us that true strength lies in patience, preparedness, and the willingness to surrender to greater forces. Taurus's steady approach, combined with Saturn's eternal wisdom of the ages, invites us to stay rooted in our vision and to persevere, no matter the challenges or obstacles, for these are temporary. The conjunction with Uranus is likely to bring unexpected changes, but with a well-prepared foundation, we can face these shifts with resilience. It may also offer new insights to where we have become stuck. Taurus's fixed nature is resistant to change, and we sometimes need help to shake up these areas in our lives. If we allow plodding persistence, respect for time, flow with the twists and turns, and have gratitude for the journey, we hopefully find that what happens slowly indeed happens well here. Full moons represent the peak of the lunar cycle, a time of culmination, revelation, and heightened emotion. When the moon reaches its fullness, it directly opposes the sun, creating a polarity that brings matters to light, often with sudden clarity or completion. Emotions can be more intense during a full moon. The process may feel unsettling or uncomfortable. This is a time of reaping what has been sown since the new moon phase 2 weeks prior. Under the influence of the Taurus full moon, we're invited to reflect on our foundations, particularly those related to security, values, and what brings us stability. As the moon reaches its peak in Taurus, we may see tangible results of our efforts or gain new insights that help us evaluate and strengthen our goals. Taurus, the symbolism of Venusian, fixed, feminine earth. Taurus, a fixed earth sign, is known for its grounded, patient, stable, and enduring nature. Ruled by Venus and the moon in exaltation, Taurus is feminine, which means receptive, often processing events internally rather than through external action, and focused on the material and sensual aspects of life. Taurus embodies the earth element through its connection to nature, stability and value, making it a sign that represents resilience, determination, and an appreciation for life's tangible pleasures. Its fixed quality gives Taurus a persistent and dependable energy, which can feel like a rock in turbulent times. It is symbolized by the bull, often slow-moving but powerful and heavy. Venus can currently be found transiting Saturn-ruled Capricorn. She has the dignity of being in her own triplicity rulership there, as a sympathetic fellow earth sign, offering support and friendship. She makes a beneficial trine to the full moon, and also has sight of the sun by whole sign sextile, which offers support for the full moon. This full moon in Taurus has an added layer of significance, as it is exalted in Taurus, a placement where the moon feels especially comfortable and is said to be raised up. The moon's exaltation emphasizes themes of emotional security and physical grounding, encouraging us to slow down, appreciate what we have, and cultivate patience. Stop and smell the roses, if you like. With Venus, Taurus's ruler, in the pragmatic and ambitious sign of Capricorn, there's an added focus on long-term commitments and values. The exalted moon in Taurus, combined with Venus in Capricorn, encourages us to stabilise and invest in structures that support both emotional well-being and future-focused material abundance. Moon cycles and lunar phases, the arc of development. The full moon in Taurus is part of several interwoven cycles that provide a larger context for its significance. Within the 28-day lunar cycle, this full moon represents the peak of a journey that began with the new moon in Scorpio on November the 1st. During the new moon, we may have planted intentions or initiated actions, likely small, possibly themed around transformation, emotional depth, and releasing old patterns. Now, at the full moon, we see these intentions illuminated, helping us understand how our Scorpio-inspired goals have developed. Additionally, this full moon is part of a 6-month cycle that began with the new moon in Taurus on May the 7th, 2024. This longer arc allows us to reflect on our growth over the past half year and see where we've made tangible progress in Taurus-related areas such as finances, stability, planning, and personal values. Dietrich Pessin's Lunar Shadows 3 outline the concept of moon families. The full moon in Taurus is part of a larger 28-month cycle. This story began with the new moon on May the 18th, 2023, at 28 degrees of Taurus, bringing forth intentions around security, stability, and long-term vision. The cycle's first quarter moon on February the 16th, 2024, at 27 degrees of Taurus, marked a moment of challenge, commitment, and adjustment to these goals. The culmination we now reach on this full moon allows us to see the fruits and insights of our progress, and the last quarter moon will be on August the 16th, 2025, at 23 degrees of Taurus. This will begin closure, asking us to integrate the lessons learned throughout this journey. The moon family reminds us of the steady progression of growth, of setting roots, and nurturing what we wish to cultivate over time. The decan of Taurus III, prayer beads. This full moon falls in the third decan of Taurus, a double rulership by Saturn in both Chaldean and triplicity rulerships. This brings focus to the Saturnian energy, offering themes of longevity, preparation, and humility. This is a deeply rooted energy. Austin Coppock offers the symbol of prayer beads, and Kira Ryberg talks about preservation. Once you have prepared all you can, your focus turns to preserve what you have prepared. Then it is time to surrender and pray. For ultimately, we are all at the mercy of greater forces. Taurus III's wisdom teaches us that we can find grounding and resilience through dedicated daily efforts. With the influence of Saturn, the full moon in Taurus urges us to think of long-term commitments rather than immediate rewards. In the Wild Way Oracle deck by Nicola Allen, we are offered a beautiful card showing a stag. In a meadow with mountains in the distance, the sky is lit up with stars shining brightly. The card is entitled Weather the Storm, and it reflects this Saturnian wisdom. It tells the story of fortitude and perseverance in times of adversity. The Taurus III stag knows that patience and humility and inner strength are cultivated through confronting hardship, often through no fault of their own. But as turbulent as the journey may be, we learn to prepare, to ask for assistance when necessary, and to bolster ourselves against inevitable changes. As the full moon illuminates the road ahead, it asks us to fortify our foundations and set up plans for any future challenges, bringing in the Saturnian theme of preparedness and responsibility. This energy teaches us to not only expect the unexpected, but to face it with grace and preparation. The Oracle card offers us the Taurus III keywords of turbulent times, always be prepared, ward against misfortune, to guide us here. Tarot symbolism, the Seven of Pentacles and Saturnian persistence. The Seven of Pentacles is associated with Taurus III in Tarot. This full moon encourages us to assess our efforts and consider the long term. In this card, a figure takes a break and rests on his garden tool to survey his progress, suggesting that lasting rewards often require sustained effort and commitment. It speaks to putting time and energy into a goal, with the understanding that growth is not instant but steady. This card, combined with Saturn's influence in the third decan of Taurus, reminds us of the magic of time as a transformative element. Patience and understanding that the results we seek are being shaped through steady dedication will support us. Saturn's emphasis on preservation and diligence in Taurus III encourages us to remain committed to our path, even or especially when progress feels slow. Just as a farmer must wait for the harvest, this full moon invites us to have faith in the work where we've invested, knowing that the rewards are on their way. The third decan of Taurus, ruled by Saturn in both the Chaldean and Triplicity systems, is a place of resilience and steadiness in the face of challenges. From T. Susan Chang's Dreaming the Decans, this verse dedicated to this decan captures this essence beautifully. Respect the plodding of the bull. Know when to push and when to pull. Rooted in darkness, Saturn broods. Believe in that which he occludes. Time. It is Earth's oldest spell. What happens slowly happens well. We can choose to honour time as an ally. Saturn, the planet of time and discipline, moves methodically, weaving spells of endurance that only reveal their full form with patience and persistence. The aspects: stability amidst disruption. The full moon's aspects draw our attention to the themes of grounding, disruption, and preparation. Conjunction with Uranus retrograde. This moon may feel unpredictable, stirring up a desire for freedom or change within stable structures. Surprises, new insights, or shifts may arise, particularly in areas where we crave or need independence. Uranus brings a push for liberation, possibly in areas where we feel bound or stagnant, adding a need for adaptability to Taurus's usually steadfast nature. The presence of fixed star Algol at 26 degrees of Taurus, known for its challenging, protective, and yet intense energy, emphasizes the need to stay grounded amid these shifting circumstances. We might experience unexpected insights that break us free from old constraints. Whole sign trine to Venus in Capricorn. The moon's ruler Venus provides support from Saturn's earthly realm of commitment and structure. This creates an opportunity to align our values and plans with our long-term vision, giving focus to what truly matters. This trine between earth signs helps strengthen our resolve to nurture our goals. Whole sign T-square with Mars in Leo. Mars in Leo creates some tension, dynamic energy that may challenge Taurus's steadiness. The lunation may highlight conflicts or obstacles that require courageous action. Mars in Leo is passionate and assertive, urging us to express ourselves authentically with our actions, though perhaps clashing with Taurus's more measured pace. Sun opposite retrograde Uranus. As the Sun in Scorpio illuminates Uranus, going exact the following day, we might expect revelations or disruptions that may align with intentions set during the new moon in Scorpio on November the 1st. This aspect could awaken parts of ourselves we've kept hidden, bringing unexpected insights to the surface. Additionally, as the Sun moves to sextile Pluto and trine Saturn, a harmonious backdrop for transformation emerges. These supporting aspects provide a grounding influence amid any upheaval. They enable us to work through any experiences with patience and a sense of purpose, adding depth and stability to the lunation's energy. Pluto encourages us to release what we have outgrown, while Saturn offers the patience to allow such shifts to take root in our daily lives. Practical guidance for the Taurus full moon. Reflect on long-term commitments. The theme of this full moon are highlighting and encouraging you to think about where you've invested your time and energy over the past 6 months. Consider what's going well and what may need adjustment to reach its fullest potential. Prepare for the unexpected. With Uranus conjunct the moon, this full moon invites flexibility. While Taurus encourages stability, Uranus's influence brings shifts that may disrupt the usual pattern. Embrace flexibility and be open to insights or breakthroughs, as they may offer the potential to shift gears in areas where change is overdue. Practice Saturnian discipline. The double Saturn rulership in Taurus III is offering to teach us planning and endurance. Saturn's rulership in this decan and Venus's presence in Capricorn ask us to think about the future. Now is a time to plan and commit to structures and routines that support long-term goals, such as in personal projects, relationships, or finances. Take time to review your foundations, may be financial, emotional, or physical, and make adjustments that will bring stability. Mindful meditation on resilience. Engage in a practice of grounding and patience, connecting with the earth to anchor yourself amid any turbulence. Visualize yourself as a sturdy oak tree, weathering winds with grace, drawing strength from your roots, growing towards the sun. Lean into Taurus's earthy energy with activities like spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or connecting with tangible elements that provide a sense of security. I've recorded an Astro Mindfulness episode for this full moon, which may help. Who will feel it the most? With the full moon in Taurus, fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, will likely feel this lunation most strongly, particularly those with placements around 24 degrees in any of the signs. Those with personal planets or angles in earth and water signs may also find this full moon offers supportive energy for grounding, persistence, and perseverance. The Taurus full moon invites us to embrace stability amid change, to find comfort in routine, and honour time's gentle unfolding. By aligning with Taurus's energy of resilience and preservation, we're reminded to invest in what endures and honour the wisdom that comes from patience. Travel well, friends.